Hello friends, and welcome back to the PODFIC's Baton Pass, where we are reading The Traffic Light Trio by Itslivybear. The way this works is that I am reading chapter 39. Pinmai read the previous chapter, which was chapter 38, and the last chapter, we are at the very end, will be read by Sunny. Both of the links for those channels will be in the description, along with, I'll pin the whole playlist in the corner. Like I said, the next chapter is the last one of The Traffic Light Trio by Itslivybear. Chapter 39, the final chapter. They were sorting the donations for cash and check, and Uraraka gasped. Holy shit, guys! I found the top donator! I don't think I've seen this many zeros in my life. Anyone know a Hisashi? I don't recognize the name. Oh, the memo has a "See you tomorrow, son" on it, so that must mean it's one of the parents? Bakugou's head shot up and he looked Izuku directly in the eye.
The fuck? Your old man was here.
Izuku closed his eyes slowly. When he said he had a son firmly on the hero's side, I really didn't think he meant me. Mina slammed a hand on the table. Hold up. Did you mention that later? Are you trying to tell me that creepy-looking fucker was your dad? Todoroki blinked, then frowned.
I thought it was All Might.
Better question, Denki drawled. How did we not notice that potato man in our fine establishment? He has a quirk that can give and take quirks. He definitely has something that can change his look. Izuku ignored Hagakure's completely correct point. I'm still coming to terms with this. What the hell? How could I not have known? Well, like Denki said, A muttered, he did kind of really look like a potato? Hard to recognize someone like that. My dad left when I was like 4, so my memory of him is spotty at best anyway. Izuku sat back and covered his face with his hands. No one bother me. I'm going to have a mental breakdown for the rest of the day. Almost everyone just laughed and offered their condolences. He was so tired. Time passes. He woke up slowly, cracking his neck. He must have fallen asleep at his desk looking up All for One, who was apparently his dad, which he still had to break to All Might somehow, but it couldn't be that late. He probably would be able to make it to bed. It was the weekend, he could sleep in. He moved to get out of the chair only to find that he couldn't. As soon as he registered the ropes on his wrists, he just closed his eyes and tried to suppress the anger. Hi, guys, he said without opening his eyes. What a pleasant surprise. He heard several people trying to muffle a snort, and Dabi was the first one to speak.
To be fair, you did say tomorrow was fine, and it is now tomorrow.
He opened his eyes to look directly at Shigaraki. Since I'm here, get me All for One. I have a bone to pick. Shigaraki's eyes lit up. Oh, you found out then. Hi, little brother. No. Oh, Izu, come on. No, he left. He doesn't get to claim me as a son, meaning you don't get to claim me as a brother.
Come now, Izuku.
The deep voice rang out, and half the league tensed, but Izuku just rolled his eyes.
I didn't want to put you or your mother in danger, and then All Might ruined me, and I almost died. It was better that you thought I was simply overseas.
Right, well, this has been fun, except it hasn't, so I'm going home now. Goodbye, hopefully forever.
Aw, Magni said.
I wanted more time together. See you soon, Izuku-kun. Izuku snapped the ropes and stood up. Not if I can help it. Time passes. He couldn't leave the fucking house anymore. Toga or Spinner or Stain Twice would be right there to whisk him away in about 10 minutes before he exited himself. Guys, I have frozen food. It's going to melt. I have to get home. Ah, but Izu, we wanted to play video games.
Fuck your chicken strips.
Izuku looked at Twice. Did you guys, ever actually solve the Twice problem, or are you just ignoring it? Toga grinned. We don't know which one is the real one, and neither group wants to break him to prove it, because why would we hurt Twicey? So, nope, but we definitely have the best one. Izuku nodded slowly before sighing. I'll play video games next time, honest. Goodbye. Time passes. Really, guys? I was in the middle of a math test. Shigaraki genuinely recoiled. Ew, I'd say we did you a favor then. No, Izuku grumbled. You didn't. This is the last test before break, and I do not want to have to make it up. Let me go back right now, and you can have an extra hour before I try to escape next time. Deal? The League looked at each other before they shrugged, and in another swirl of purple, he was back in his seat. Ectoplasm looked up.
Ah, good, you're back. Since you were only gone 15 seconds, I'm just going to assume you aren't cheating. So, you don't have to make this test up over break.
Izuku sighed a breath of relief. Worth it. Time passes. Aizawa sat the whole class down in the common room on a Saturday morning, the day after Izuku had disappeared for several hours, only to return pissed off at 4 a.m, having run about 3 hours after escaping the League for the 217th time. Probably why he wasn't here.
As you can see,
Aizawa said grimly,
Midoriya is not here at this class meeting. When checking on him this morning, he was not in his dorm room. But as far as we can tell, he is somewhere on campus. The teachers can't get involved, but I'm sure that you running around like headless chickens will attract zero suspicion. So you are tasked with finding Midoriya and retrieving him from his kidnappers. Good luck.
Denki immediately whipped out his phone and checked the app, and then cried out in despair. The tracker locations are all over campus. Who knows where he could be? No one noticed Aizawa send off a text with a grin to his number 1 problem child, telling him to stay in his dorm room until at least dinner time. They didn't find him, but they did jump on him in tears when he came down yawning for dinner. Aizawa just grinned. Time passes. Go fish! Toga hummed and then drew a card, and then threw down 2 4s. Yes! Spinner hummed.
Green lightning.
Midoriya, I'm off duty.
Midoriya, do you have any 7s?
Go fish!
Damn it.
The door burst open and Mina let out a cry of anguish. You invited Izu for Go Fish and not me? Hit me! You know it's final season. I need to de-stress. Toga giggled. You can join next round, Mina. The pink girl sat down with a grin. Yeah! Time passes. I'm planning on going to UA. Really? But didn't you see the statistics? The average UA student gets kidnapped every 2 weeks. That's so scary. Oh no, that's not true. Midoriya Izuku in class 3A gets kidnapped every day and is an outlier who should not be counted. We'd be fine. Time passes. Nezu beamed at them from over the podium. Ah, to think that you all would be graduating. The first class to have a full set of 20 students after the first year of having Aizawa as a teacher. Well, Shinsou was added after the sports festival, but the point remains. The class attacked by villains the most, the class that single-handedly brought up the average amount of times a UA student gets kidnapped. Izuku rolled his eyes as everyone else giggled. And the class with the most hostage experience. Those might even all be related. How fun! Regardless, you all have come so far. So without further ado, this has been your Hero Academia. To read off your names and hand you your diplomas, the former #1 hero and retired alumni of our fine institution, Yagi Toshinori. He looked good, Izuku thought, since he had retired in their second year, and he was all the happier for it, really devoting time to more desk work and teaching the next generation. After Nezu and Aizawa forced him through an actual teaching course, of course. Time passes. Denki was the one to cut the ribbon on their new agency, the Intersection, and the crowd cheered. Izuku hugged his two best friends and couldn't stop the grin from overtaking his face. They had done it together. All right, friends, thank you so much for joining me for chapter 39 of the Traffic Light Trio. I hope you'll go over and visit Sunny over at Ray of Sunshine for the last chapter, which is just the epilogue for the story. And if you enjoyed this, then I hope that you'll come back and check out some other things on my channel. And check out all of the amazing things from all of these wonderful podfickers that help put on this Podficker's Baton. All right. So if you come back and check out another video, I'll see you next time.